Okay, so now we don't have to worry about the conveyor belts scanning us and creating that problem. So all you gotta do is just come down here, and now I can run. Oh, of course. Of course, random encounter. Oh, okay, so this one is... If you didn't already know this about Dorothy, you actually have to heal her to do damage, I believe. Yep, there you go.
Oh, weird.
So any damage you do to her will heal her. So you have to actually do healing to damage her. It's a Square Enix trope. They've occasionally done this where like undead enemies can be hurt with cure spells and cure items. It's kind of a Square Enix thing. Oh, look at that. I wonder what kind of meat this is.
It's people. Yak. I don't want to see where they make it.
Wait, Faye. You ate that food. Consider that fact when you open that door. What about that canned food?
What is it? What's this supposed to be there? What's supposed to be there exactly?
See for yourselves.
You could have told us that before we ate it, Citan.
So let's step in. What on earth is it?
Soylent greenest people.
Step on in. Oh, look at that. Oh, okay.
This can't be.
No, you must be kidding.
Yep, it's Soylent Green.
Well, you remember last week they actually mentioned the Soylent System, right?
What is this? What the hell is this? Whoa! Suddenly feeling tired.
Ah, jeez, what the heck's going on? Soylent System. The Organism Experiment Lab and its disposal facility in Solaris. And the production facility for food and medicine to maintain the limiter seal. Aquavi's wells or reapers were also made here. Elly, do you remember Dominia's words during our infiltration of Shavat? Here is the answer. People of her native country served as one of the origins for the wells. The M plan. They were used that way because of their peculiar abilities. She is the last survivor. Elly, your father Eric, he used to be the superintendent of this facility. He was involved in the research with Maria's father. Don't be ridiculous! My father never take part in such a thing! Naturally, Eric always had pangs of guilt, so he kept as many land dwellers as possible under his protection, as third-class citizens.
Not Schindler's List.
Then he resigned. That's why he is on the administrative staff of the Special Forces now. My father did that. No, it can't be true. Now get up, Faye. Get up and look it over.
Could this be true, Doc?
This is reality. Let's go.
And again, he couldn't tell us before we ate that.
Okay, so before people kind of question, like, they don't look like people, they look like monsters. Remember, back in the Aquavi arc, we dealt with Reapers, or Wells, which Billy was specifically sent out to go and kill, right?
Right.
Well, as we just found out from Citan, Elly's father actually helped supervise genetic experimentation.
Oh, come on.
This'll help.
Not
he actually helped.
Explanation, just the random encounter.
He actually helped supervise genetic experimentation on humans to maintain what are called limiters.
Mm-hmm.
And the result of that, when you experiment with some types of human DNA, you get Wells or Reapers. So basically, these guys are seen as bad experiments, and they're thrown in as food, roughly. So yes, Soylent Green is in fact, I can confirm, people.
Yeah.
Now, fun fact, I did not know about the Charlton Heston movie before I saw this.
Right.
And this was kind of repulsive to me initially, and therefore kind of cemented Solaris as a very evil place. And then at that point, I'd heard about the Charlton Heston movie, and now I look back at this and go, Soylent Greenest people!
You probably also didn't know the Treehouse of Horror, that particular Simpsons was also a spoof of that.
I did not know the joke, yeah. I didn't get it. So at that point, this is just kind of another moment to solidify the fact that Solaris is evil.
Yes.
Like, every kind of evil. Alright, so we'll do Rare Earth on you and see how well that does. This big guy actually has a lot of health.
Rare
Boom, 898. There we go. Finally killed him. But the other thing, too, to keep in mind is that you kind of made the Schindler's List reference. Eric has been trying to help out as many land dwellers as he can, which is against the wishes of Solaris. And he's trying to keep as many of them alive as possible, which probably also explains the various maids and all that he's had throughout the years.
Yeah.
There we go, Sadasol.
Received a gold nugget.
And we're going to try and get out of this room as quick as possible. There we go. But yes, this is also part of the M plan. Before people ask what the M plan is, I don't want to spoil it, because we're going to find out later. To end a person's life, and then consume their flesh. Is that permissible? Well, let's go ahead and get it out of our system, Alex. Say it again.
Soylent Greenest people!
It is, in fact, people. But I also love the, now that I know what that reference is, I also love the Futurama joke, which is, what else can we drink besides Slurm? Well, there's Soylent Cola. Isn't Soylent people? Well, yeah, we already figured that part out. Well, how is it? It varies from person to person. Love that.
Oh, Futurama.
Okay, so let's go ahead and go further on in. Up? Like we even had to ask. Yay! Yeah, get used to this theme here, guys. Solaris is bad dudes.
Yeah,
They are evil. Evil thing is evil.
it's ran by a bunch of weird guys in face masks. Of course they're evil.
Of course.
And a skeleton guy.
And Krellian. Well, because Krellian sounds like a Hitler, right? Oh, and now we're going to have these. So,
Whoa!
from here on, we're going to get a little bit more difficult fights just right off the bat. Just going to go ahead and warn people in advance.
Oogie.
Boom! Yeah, I was afraid of that. I was hoping that I could do this proper, but no. No, you guys decided to make it hard. Let's go ahead and do... Let's do a Fukai. Yes, I'm going to be making that joke from here on in, people. Get used to it. He looks constipated when he powers up. I make that same joke of Dragon Ball Z.
Defense up, ether down.
Okay, so defense
Ether
down.
defense up,
Ether defense down.
defense up.
Okay, so I think I should be able to hit them with an area attack, and it should work. So let's do Terra Storm. And at least kill 2 of them. Boom, 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 boom! 326 for both.
Woohoo!
Yay! And now, we'll just kick the crap out of you. With Hellfire! Oh, and I actually have Tsunami Ice, don't I?
Yeah, you do.
What is the... I can't remember what the combination is for that. Guess we'll find out. It's probably like square, triangle, triangle. It's not that inventive. Okay, well, this looks interesting. I think we can honestly say we're very deep into Solaris at this point. Yeah, I was right. Square, triangle, X. Eventually, you just kind of figure this crap out, people. Let's go upstairs. Where could this possibly go? Oh, the door is locked, even though it looks like a lightsaber. Shouldn't I just be able to step through? Not quite.
Not a lightsaber, but like those little force field barriers.
Yeah, we're gonna defend for the moment. Ether defense. Okay. Actually, you know what? Defense. Ether defense. Defense. Okay, so now that we know which ones are which. Rare Earth. We gotta be quick about this because they can actually change.
Yeah, kind of figures.
So, do a Chikai. Bam! Okay, so Citan's gonna happen first. Okay. Good. Let's do Thermo Dragon.
Thermo Dragon.
Boom! 319. There you go. We should technically be using our death blows, but I want to kill things off as quick as possible.
Yeah.
We've been in Solaris long enough. Okay, this is technically where we came in, so let's check all the doors. There we go. What's down this way? Are you kidding me?
Random encounter.
Oh, in front of the frickin' door.
That's what's down there.
That's what's down there. Random encounter. Okay, let's... Oh, why am I doing that? Because we can at least kill the soldiers.
Yeah. There they are. Blast them.
You feel good about that? Crap, I thought he had his third one. Nope. Ether defense. Okay, cool. Ether defense. Well, this is appropriate. Okay, well, say bye-bye, everybody. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna show this off. Terra Ghost.
Yeah. Let's overkill these bitches.
It's rocks floating in space.
Whoa.
There you go.
Oh, how did you survive that?
Well, he survived that. He ain't surviving this. There we go. So congratulations, you survived my nuke, only to get nuked personally. Was it worth it for you, Solaris Soldier?
He regrets nothing.
Yeah, he does. He regrets nothing. Oh, look at this. Okay, so this looks like a library of some kind. Nothing really else can be done here.
Received.
That
More
was not worth the
aftershave.
chest.
It sounds like an aftershave. Aqua Soul.
It really does, doesn't it? Or
Yeah.
Rule Soul. Oh, look, it's a Dorothy. Well, you're easy enough to... Oh, crap!
Oops.
Wrong person! That's alright, we have inner healing.
So that's what they're called, Dorothy.
They're called Dorothy. They actually don't have a whole lot of health.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so because they go down in one shot.
Yeah, I think at minimum they have 50, but all you have to do is heal them. But the other thing too is that all other attacks are worthless on them.
Right.
So unless you knew that, unless you're a Square Enix fan or other reasons, you wouldn't know that. The strategy guide tells you, but that's just because the strategy guide kind of assumes like you might not be a Square fan. And Square's done this before. I mean, for crying out loud, people might know the Final Fantasy VI Death Train. So defense, ether. Let's just go ahead and go with what we have. Aqua Mist.
Let's see.
Shatter everything. 108. That's not very good.
Dorothy,
Yeah.
HP 150.
150. So defense down. Defense down. Defense down. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and do this. Tsunami Ice. Wham! That was helpful. Okay, so Chikai. take out the remaining ones.
What are these things called?
Security cubes. They don't have that much health. I think it's like 50. It's something like that. It's ridiculous. Rare Earth. $1,200.
180.
Yeah, not much health.
Sandman.
I can't remember if this was actually defense or not. Let's find out. An emo zap.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a defense down because she's hurting really bad. Lightning whip!
Oh, that's so cool.
See, some of these final death blows are awesome, right?
Yeah.
It's just too bad later on in the game they are virtually worthless. Because everything favors gear combat. That's why I'm showing them off now.
I guess the game is called Xenogears.
Yes, it is.
Emphasis on the gears.
Oh, good. Memory cube. Oh, wait. Look at that. Like, tons of memory cubes in this area.
Ooh. Received survival tent.
Yeah, I hate to tell you this, guys, but you kind of figure this out over time, and I'll just go ahead and spoil it now. Big Brother has been watching you this entire time.
Yeah, we got ourselves a boss fight.
All the memory cubes in all of the world, they're all Solarian made. And they all relay back to appropriately the room with the men in the masks.
Yeah.
So
they've been watching us the whole time.
Yes, they've been able to keep track of everything. That's kind of how you know, like, how Solaris has kept tabs on us for so long. It's not that we've had like a spy. It's that they have been spying on us through our own deeds. So it's almost like an incentive internally to never save again. Oh, look at this. Oh, what on earth could be in here? What is that? What is this thing?
A gear?
No, look. The surface of the armor isn't segmented. It's the same as Bart's gear and Vari and the gear we saw in Shavat. It's an Omni gear. Oh crap, Solarius has an Omni gear.
But this thing is huge.
Yes, it's got to be around 3 times as powerful as our gears.
That's not good.
So, this is Solaris's Omni gear. Okay, so yeah, this looks pretty nasty, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's hope we never come across this guy. Right?
Yeah.
Right.
Let's
yeah. Okay, big doors. Where's this gonna go? Oh, look at that. A bunch of land dwellers in cages.
Don't worry, we'll free you.
Yo, long time! It's me, the one who owned that dog in Kislev. Okay, I may look like this, but the dog's doing fine. Please, don't think about letting me out. Even though I'm still conscious, eventually I'll... Yeah, that's the other problem with the Reapers or Wells. It's kind of like a werewolf personality. Eventually the primal instincts kind of kick in. But we don't care. Help me! My body!
So we gotta fight all these dudes.
Yep. Some of them are nasty, some of them are not. But yeah, these are like the basic well models that you've seen. So, Rare Earth. We'll just nuke the crap out of them. Put them out of their misery. But these are Neo Wells. Oh yeah, and that's the other problem with these guys too. They can suicide bomb. So let's just go ahead and take them out quick, because we just barely had a big hit to Citan. $900. Okay. We'll do Terra Charge, why not? Send in the moles. Bam!
Ta-da!
Just in case you didn't know it was a hit, it tells you it was a hit. Okay. Now that we've freed him, we can actually get the chest in here. Hob meat. That was not worth it. Okay, so if you free him... You opened it. I told you not to open it! My mind! My mind!
Dun, 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 dun.
Now, people might be confused. This is the big one that's the worry. Okay, so... People might be wondering, like, why is he worried about this whole werewolf mentality thing? What doesn't get explained very well in the game is that the Wells are in constant pain.
Right.
The reason that they're constantly in pain is that their body is just, you know, it's not used to it. Think about like how much pain you would be in if your skin actually flipped upside down or flipped inside out and you felt everything on your soft tissues kind of thing. That's kind of what they go through. And in order to sate that problem, they have an insatiable bloodthirst, an insatiable hunger. That's the only way they can get the pain to go away. Mm-hmm. Now think about living that your entire life, or for the rest of your life. That's why they're worried that they'll lose their minds, is because survival instinct would kick in. Oh, geez, and that's why we have a lot of, like, we'll suck your blood kind of attacks. Nemo Zap. It's not a pleasant existence if you think about it.
Not really.
And all of this is due to human experimentation by Solaris. Specifically, Krellian. I don't think I need to spoil that at this point. They've kind of hinted. Since... My dog, please, take care of him. Don't worry about it, guys. We're not taking care of no dogs. Muscle belt. Okay, we want that for later. Go ahead and turn this on and have this fight. Good day. I'm gonna kill you now. I'm sure you are, buddy. Sure you are. So, let's go ahead and nuke these guys as hard as we possibly can. Tsunami Ice. Yay! We killed them. And they go boom. Ow. That's a big hit for Elly to take. And boom. Big hit for Faye to take. Chikai. Smack, smack, smack. Wham. So now we'll get all of the chests in this area. That'll be really helpful as we advance further into the darkness that is Solaris.
Dun dun dun.
Yes, and get further and further lost. Scales. That was not worth it. Scales is just something you could sell, and it doesn't sell for very well. Okay, go through here. And, oh, more cages. Well, I guess let's just go through the process again. Open up these. Oh, no. Oh, this one just follows you. Angelic robe. We want that. I kind of feel like eating you up. Ah! I kind of feel like eating you up. You want to know what I feel like doing? Healing you to death. Yeah, you knew about that whole Square Enix solution, didn't you? You don't play the games, but I'm pretty sure like somebody told you.
No, I did not know that.
Yeah, the way to kill a zombie in Final Fantasy is to use a Phoenix Down on him.
Oh, cool.
Okay, we'll grab this chest. That angelic rope was worth it. Oh no, stretchy screen! Oh, these guys again. Okay, well. Let's see your Enki. We're gonna do Renki really quick.